Okay, I'm starting a new build today. This is it. This is off of Temu. This is obviously not an official Lego, but I think it looks pretty cool. I grew up in the 70s, so watching the 50s, 60s TV series with Batman, this is that vehicle. Brings back a lot of memories from my childhood, so I absolutely am looking forward to putting this together. So this has 1,822 pieces, which I'm pointing at. It's not even in the, yeah, right there. I find it interesting that the bottom of this box has a black Lego pattern, which is almost identical to the official. This is the Jabba Sail Barge Ultimate Collectors. But this pattern down here, obviously, is just darker. But it looks almost identical from what I can tell. I find that kind of fascinating. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to get straight into this. So I'm looking forward to this. This box is fairly heavy. This is how it came in the mail also. And the box was really... You can tell the back of it's all squashed. It actually, when I picked it up off of the porch, it was like it was all squashed up. So I've tried, Anyway, this ought to be interesting. It actually looks like it comes with a Batman minifig too. So this ought to be kind of cool. Hopefully it will be. Let's get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, this is kind of interesting a little bit. I'm going to be rustling bags, so I apologize for the noise. Right off the bat, I've got 4 bags that have no numbers. I'm not sure if... So there's a 2, 3, and a 4, and then nothing on this one. So I'm curious if this is number 1. Once I get in the book, I'll be able to tell. But my knee-jerk reaction right off the bat, like I said, this comes with a minifig, which is right there. The front tire is bigger than the minifig. This is going to be a massive vehicle. I really didn't expect. I thought it'd be about probably yay big. I that's what I imagined. This, if that's proportionally, this thing's going to be. It's going to take up all of this space on my desk. It's going to be really big. Plus the fact that this, I have yet to have any Lego build with a base plate this size. This is the largest Lego piece that I have ever had. And on top of that, the windshields are extremely big, and they're scratched all to heck. They're pretty mangled. They were loose in the bag, so they're pretty scratched up and beat up. These ones are kind of okay. But anyway, yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. Trying to figure out sorting the bags, which bags are what. These ones I'm kind of questioning. Hopefully it'll become clear as mud once I get into the destructions. So anyway, I'll get back at it and start doing this. Okay, so apparently the moron that I am, I double tap my record button on the time lapse. I haven't been recording a thing up to this point, so my time lapse is going to start from here. My apologies. I just been plugging away, not even looking. I'm already up to the 4th bag. I've kind of gotten a little bit of all those 4 bags that I had sitting here that I didn't know what to do with. Those are basically here, and I'm getting into these numbered bags now. So sorry, but this is good. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, it is what it is. Okay, so right off the bat, I got to apologize. There's 2 spots that I completely thought I was recording and I wasn't. That's the very beginning. So you'll notice that, like, as soon as my time lapse starts, there's a whole bunch already done. And then I forgot to hit the record button for the tires. So those 2 parts are missing from the time lapse. Does it really matter? No, I don't think so. Oh well, it is what it is. I messed up, so that's why they're not there if anybody's wondering. Okay, this is all finished. So this is kind of a fun little build. I enjoyed this one. I say little, but this thing is actually freaking massive. Obviously, there's the Batman minifig, or a Batman minifig. Did I move his? I must have moved his cowl. One of his eyes isn't showing. There we go. A little bit better. So he gets his own little stand to go on, which is kind of cool. The fairly fake, this thing was hard to put this sticker on here, and I put it on wrong. You can clearly see all along that edge how horrible. I mean, yeah, but it's okay. I don't care. It's going to go on my shelf. I don't even, and this may go with it too. I don't know. I haven't decided. It'll probably go with it. So those are those 2 things. Some of the cool things, as I was making this, I'm just literally having flashbacks to 1960s, 70s Batman TV series on TV and watching it and all that stuff. And because this thing was almost on This was on a lot of the episodes. It was kind of cool. But the fact that inside it's got the little fire extinguisher in there with the Batman logo on there. The gear shifter, the thing up right above it. There's little messages and so like, I don't know if this is visible, but detectoscope. A lot of these things were actually in that car. You know, things like this here. Emergency bat turn lever. You know, the steering wheel has the miles per hour on it. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the interior. The bat phone's down there, and of course it's red. So, yeah, the interior of this is pretty sick. And of course on the back it's got bat chutes, and the chutes are actually there. There's the turbo. But there's, like I said, there's little stuff all over this thing. On the front, bat ray, gas. Yeah. And of course on the driver's side there's the compass and all those other ones right there. The interior of this is pretty cool. I do gotta admit, this is pretty sick. Sorry about the angle. One of the few things, the seats kind of, you know, they don't fully fold forward. Get my big old meat hook out of the way. That's about as far as they go. But what's odd is it's like there's a very large cavity basically all the way through here. I keep hitting these little things. But one of the cool things also, mobile crime computer. Yeah. It's just, that's just so neat. I'm digging this thing. I really am digging this. The fact that that goes up like that. I may actually display it with that up. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't remember if... I don't think it does. I couldn't remember if the hood popped up or not. One of the things as I was making this, so there's no engine in this. But as I was making it, I was like, man, that'd be pretty cool if they had like a little Lego engine in this thing, you know, kind of to go with it. That would have been pretty cool. But this thing's just really, really freaking big. It's all there too. I mean, and the crazy thing is, it's got rubber wheels on it, and obviously everything rolls. Now they're just straight up. You can't steer anything or do anything like that. But these are actual. These aren't like plastic wheels. They're rubber. A very cheap rubber, but still rubber. Yeah. I'm digging this one. Now, the big problem that I have is I have no idea where I'm going to put this massive thing because I have no room whatsoever. This may end up going like downstairs in the basement somewhere. I don't know. I'm kind of in trouble as far as, and the worst thing is I have 6 more massive builds like this that are on their way in the mail, and I don't have a clue where I'm going to put any of them once, because I'm going to put them together immediately. I'm not going to not put them together. So anyway, there we go. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all have a great day. See ya.